Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Baseless Speculation, a beautiful based rewind. I'm Joel.
I'm Jackson.
And I'm Joel.
Now boys, what did we think of Sinners?
What if we watched a good movie?
I know, finally, for once in our gosh down lives.
We were like, hey, what are we going to rewind? You know, we'd finished a Baseless, and we were looking at our big, you don't know this, listeners, but we got a big whiteboard. Because we're organized boys.
It's a big whiteboard, and it says every movie ever. And it's a list of every movie ever.
Go, which one will we watch?
No, we look at, but it's like both past and future.
Yeah.
But we'd only...
It's actually magic now.
Where
Where we started was like based in reality. We do have a whiteboard. We have 3. But now it's like, no, it's a magic one.
We have a magic whiteboard that tells the future.
No.
Oh, whiteboard, what movies will come
Whiteboard, please tell me what movie is the goodest of them all?
The moment we started Baseless Speculation, we wrote down every movie that was coming out.
That's true, yes.
And then as the time kept going, we kept adding to it, but then we were never looking backwards.
That's
true.
So now when we're writing like untitled reboot of Rambo, which recently got announced.
Oh,
damn.
I thought that was a joke.
goof.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I know. That's why I'm on whiteboard duties.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
that's
true.
true.
That's true. We're on glance duty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's untitled Rambo prequel.
Oh, man.
And Sylvester
What, when he's
Stallone.
in Vietnam getting traumatized?
And Stallone's directing it
Or starring
writing
in it?
So he wanted to star in it and de-age it,
Yeah.
but they're not doing
that's-
that. It's
that's
being
awesome.
recast.
Oh, that's good.
But it was going to be about him in high school as well, and it's funny to think of Sly Stallone.
Who's gonna be
Wait, so
young?
de-aged Stallone in high school?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm scared about the meth test I got coming up.
Well, I guess they could pitch it
God
down, like,
fucking damn.
or pitch it up a little so he sounds a bit.
scared of the meth
test I
got
Anyway, that's not happening though.
That's
But
okay.
yeah, imagining him. Oh, gee, the draft or whatever.
Oh, gee, the draft.
Oh, gee! Oh, I want to go in the draft.
Oh, boy, we've
Oh, I don't want to get John Rambo.
I want to become a Rambo.
Oh, boys,
It's funny because
guys!
it's already his last name.
Oh, boy, I don't want to become a Rambo.
Full Rambo.
Watching that news, they better not pick my name, Johnny Rambos.
Oh, gee whiz. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe they could give him an origin for his name, Rambo. Like his name's actually Jonathan Rambunctious.
and then when he loses his, when the
Hey,
war traumatizes him.
Drop the munctious.
Rambo.
Drop the munctious. That's become one of the most iconic lines in cinema. I think.
Yeah.
Drop the munctious.
Anyway, so we decided
Wow.
a couple of weeks ago, or maybe, well, it wouldn't have been last week. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Hey,
We
in
were
an
like-
indiscriminate amount of time, we're like, let's watch a good movie.
And then we go, hey, that giant whiteboard where I've been writing every single movie that's ever coming out from the moment we started Baseless Speculation.
Yes.
You know how I'm always being like, don't look to
into
the past.
Yeah.
Only look at the
We
future.
have a very strict only last week, and then it kept this line kept moving.
Yeah.
And we were
But,
like, hey, what if we move this line?
Yeah. Just
Back to the start.
Back to the start.
And then I say, what if we watch Black Widow? The first movie on the board.
Let's watch Sinners instead.
Zack Snyder's Justice League?
If I had to go back and watch that, I think I would kill myself.
I don't want to watch that
Because
film.
it's 4 hours long and none of it's good. Anyway, but Sinners
Is
a good movie.
2 hours, 20 minutes long.
yeah.
Good movie.
Good movie, dude.
Good ass movie.
Good ass movie. It was not the movie I expected it to be.
Yeah.
Which I was shocked by. And I don't know if that's just because I'm never paying attention to shit.
Yeah.
But I think I thought it would be more horror than sort of action. But it's, in my opinion at least, far more action than horror.
Yeah, it's horror in the sense of it uses...
It is about vampires.
Yeah. In the same way that Twilight, I guess, is a horror.
Is Twilight a horror?
Or like
It's scary sometimes.
that last film where they go off script a bit that traumatized fans.
Yeah, that was
Apparently, I guess that
horrifying
would have
to the
been
fans.
like,
The Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2.
That's
yeah,
the
yeah,
one.
yeah. Twilight 1, though, it does have a vibe that I don't think any other movie has, so I will give it that,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Twilight 1 walks this very strange line between you can tell that it's a movie made in. No. Let me finish.
You don't need to. I think you can tell it's a movie because you're like, that's the.
But that's actually a bad explanation for it because I think it very much toes the line between like Disney Channel exclusive vibe and real movie.
Yes.
And it's just in real movie town.
Yeah.
Freakier Friday is the only other movie I've seen that's ever done this.
I know
and
what
I think
you mean.
that is even more movie than Disney Channel exclusive. And Twilight's in this. Some of it's like real, like shot for TV parts, but it's like
But this is movie, and
like the special effects are good, which sort of. The car being stopped is good at least.
When Ed would climb the tree, it looks alright.
When he go fast though, it doesn't.
Has there ever been a film where the
Yeah, brother, there's been a few.
Yeah, thank you.
Have you looked at our
Dusha can tell
whiteboard?
when it's a movie, and to answer your question,
Thank you. Okay, no further questions. But has there ever been like a film where the superpower is going to be like, it's speed, they run fast?
Yeah.
Has it ever been filmed well?
Yeah, X-Men.
X-Men.
Oh
Yeah, bloody Johnny Quick. Or whatever his name is.
But they just
Quicksilver.
showed that as in like, well, they went the opposite way. They're like, he's so fast.
But that's, I think, the
everything's
best
slow.
way to do it. I don't think there's ever been a movie where they've made someone fast and they've looked
Because I'm thinking
fast.
like the Phantom Menace, where they're like,
Looks bad.
no, we have super speed, and then never use it ever again, but it looks bad.
The
But
Flash
also, you got to
looks like
remember,
shit.
but they take the Quicksilver approach. They're like, we'll make everything else look slow, but also he'll run fucked.
Yeah, that's true.
What if the Flash, the running person?
Yeah.
What if they look like they're running with broken ankles?
Yeah,
He does like a
absolutely.
weird thing with his hand.
Yeah, he kind of
like,
speed skates
they
almost.
make that looks like he's got flippers.
Yeah, God.
Why'd they do that?
What other
Yeah, when
speed?
you're-
In Smallville, it looks
Yeah.
like shit when he runs fast, but he runs so fast he goes to like Mexico or something.
That's-
so
they do
it's
the-
kind of like looks more like he teleports,
Sonic the Hedgehog does that.
Yeah.
He's animated though.
Yeah, when you're animated, you can be quick.
Yeah.
I guess they just do the blurred lines and they come back.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that song now. It's a
Yeah,
bad
that's
song.
a bad song.
Bad guy.
Bad guy.
His wife left him though, and then he made a very depressing album about it that bombed his entire career.
That's
So
awesome, dude. That's really good.
That is good to hear. Actually.
he, imagine you get really famous for a song where you're like, man, I really want to.
I really want to bang people that aren't my wife.
Yeah.
Can we get a model in here? Make her topless for no reason.
Yes. Okay.
And then
Can I just, is it the day of, okay, I got my Tonka truck. Can I, if I could, like, make it go down her ass?
Is that what happens in the
Yeah.
music? That's crazy.
yeah, it's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Anyway, then your wife's real pissed off.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And like also
You,
you,
our special game of riding a Tonka,
Tonka
truck,
truck
on
down
my
my
ass,
ass, yeah.
and you did that to someone else.
also you got to remember Miley Cyrus also twerks on him at the.
Does it go
MTV
down the
movie.
crack or in
No.
the hole?
I think it's like
It's just
in-
over the cheek.
Yeah,
Who
I
cares?
want to say that's like in the all four position.
Oh, okay.
The doggy style. I want
Yeah, sure.
And then they kind of like goes down the buttocks onto the back of the spine.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
And wife's pissed.
Well, yeah, she's not pissed about the music video because that's acting.
Yeah.
But she's pissed about everything else. Because, again, Miley Cyrus, a teenager.
Yeah.
He's-
Shouldn't be happening.
Yeah. Anyway, then he's like, damn, I'll win her back by releasing an album called Polar, which is her name.
Robin, get my name
yeah.
out of your goddamn mouth.
And then he's like, first single, Get Her Back.
Oh, no.
And it's
embarrassing.
Did it work?
No, in fact, it's so hang on, let me just double check.
That's embarrassing stuff, dude.
So his previous album, Word Lines, sold.
Quite a lot. But then they got sued, didn't they, for like copyright infringement?
Yeah, it steals a
You
line
should
or
only make
something.
albums about Lord of the Rings. I think that's the answer here. You know, nobody can come for you if you're making albums about Lord of the Rings, like Led Zeppelin or whatever.
A lot of metal bands do.
yeah, that's safe. Okay?
Anyway,
it's a
it sold
safe move.
550 copies in the UK, less than 200 in Australia in its opening week.
Is it 550?
In the UK.
Like 550, like 1,000?
No.
No.
That's
no,
embarrassing.
no. So
That's
550.
humiliating.
Whew.
Wow,
It did sell like 20,000 in America, but
No.
that still only gets it like,
Yeah.
it does, yeah. Anyway,
Wow, dude.
that kills his career. And then when that happens, everyone's like, hang on a second.
yeah. Wait a damn minute, dude.
All of this sucks and he sucks.
Yeah.
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 Rest in peace, Robin Thicke.
Yeah, rest in peace, dude. So this
Thick
movie,
in the head.
Thick in the oh, nice, dude.
Yeah.
He's not coming back from that.
Yeah. That was the final nail in his coffin. After debuting at number 207 on our charts.
That was all he needed, dude. That was the double tap that finally put him down
Yeah.
for good. This movie, it reminded me quite a lot of From Dusk Till Dawn, like superficially, just purely because the first half is like fairly grounded and then the back half is crazy.
Yes.
But then I saw that I think Coogler was like, actually, it's more inspired by the movie The Faculty.
Yes.
Which is crazy.
Well, it was like The Faculty.
I kind of get it, but yeah,
Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
Like you see that scene where it's like eat the garlic, which I thought was a great scene.
Oh yeah, very
But
good.
that's also the classic.
Yeah.
It's The Thing. It's Faculty.
Yeah. So premise of the movie, quick rundown.
Yes.
It's where are they? Mississippi.
Yeah, 1932.
1932. Smoke
twins.
and Stack, who are two are they twins?
Yes. No, they're cousins.
Cousins? I don't fucking know, dude.
You're an idiot. Did you watch the movie?
Yes.
Are you two twins? No, we're cousins. Was the line.
Oh,
at
that
the very
happens
start.
in the movie.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right,
Because
dude.
they're talking to...
I thought they were being honest.
Yeah. Because they're talking to a member of the clan.
Not the Grand Dragon, I believe,
Yeah.
of the clan.
Yes, very good point.
So they're making fun of him.
and now they're making fun of me.
Because yes, they do say we're cousins to the member of the clan. Then I reckon the movie refers to them as brothers 40 times.
Yeah, and often
Your
they
twin brother.
Yeah. Often just say, oh, the smokestack twins.
Yeah.
A lot of emphasis.
You got to remember, I'm not listening.
Yeah, I
or
know.
paying
Yeah,
attention.
I'm aware.
Dude.
Okay, well, this will be a really good test.
Yeah.
Smoke and Stack. Give me one of their names.
Oh no.
You might have like, oh no, wait, no, I remember.
Other than Smoke and Stack.
So Smoke and Stack aren't their names.
Yeah.
They're nicknames.
Yeah. And then their real names would be, but I mean, I couldn't tell you anyone's name in the movie.
That's true.
So I
Not
couldn't tell
even,
you.
not even the main character. Well, I guess like a supporting character, but the most important character in the movie to the plot of the film.
Cornbread.
That is a character's name.
Yes, correct.
He's
I
pretty
remember
important.
Cornbread,
If he
dude.
didn't go take that piss.
Yeah, exactly. None of this would have happened.
Well, some of them.
No,
would
No,
have.
it would have
You
still.
would've
It would have still happened.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
The preacher's son.
The preacher boy.
Yeah.
Exactly. No,
and his
that's all
name.
I have for you, dude. That's
You
all
don't know
I
it
have
either.
for you.
Sammy.
Sammy. Names, they go in and out, dude.
Elijah was one of the.
And Elias is the other.
Okay, I see.
Elias and Elijah.
Yeah.
Like wood.
Like wood.
Yeah,
That's how I
actually remembered that one. I was thinking
Yeah.
of the wood.
Yeah.
And Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings,
See?
dude. The
Led
only thing you
Zeppelin.
can make music about, in my opinion. Which is relevant to the movie Sinners in a weird way.
Huh.
In that it's about music.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the power of.
Yes.
Transcends time and
It
space.
transcends time and space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think the movie might be about a few other things too.
Could it be?
So
No,
yeah,
yes.
so
Jack's-
the
yeah.
smokestack twins.
Yes.
They have been in Chicago because of they don't have Jim Crow laws there or
Yes,
something.
yeah.
so
They don't have Jim
actually-
Crow laws there, and also Chicago in the 1930s is a happening place if
Yeah.
you want to make some money.
And
they say they've been working
in the war.
Yeah.
They're soldiers or ex-soldiers, and now they were like, they were running stuff for Capone.
Yeah.
But they were also a bit of a reveal. They were working for both I think it was like the Italian
mob and the Irish
mob, and then they were stealing from both, and they were blaming it on the other.
Yep.
Which will of course come back to blow up in their face. Well,
It didn't. Yeah,
What
it didn't.
was nice.
They were too slow.
Yeah.
The various mobs, frankly.
Oh, I mean, like it sort of blows up in their face because that decision
Oh, that's true.
technically
Well, that's true.
results
In
in
the events of Sinners.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because with the money they've stolen from both mobs, they intend to start a juke joint out of an
in-
old mill
back
they
in
purchased off a
Mississippi.
guy who just happens to be the Grand Dragon of the clan.
Yes.
But
Unbeknownst to them.
they don't know that.
So they go down and so they've come back, to Mississippi. They go and visit their relative Sammy,
Yeah. Sammy.
who is their cousin.
Who is
Yeah.
their cousin
And
and,
he
a
is
hot shit guitar player.
Damn, he can play the blues.
and he's the
Yeah.
son of a preacher though, so
Yeah.
he's not used to this kind of naughty
Crime.
lifestyle.
Exactly, dude. It's too crazy for him, but he loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, they set up this juke joint and
Well, they recruit a whole bunch of people.
yeah, they get
the gang back together.
piano
Yeah, they're
player.
like,
Cornbread
alright.
is there.
Cornbread, my guy.
Cornbread.
He's the bouncer.
He's
Yeah,
the bouncer.
exactly.
He's coming in because he's gonna, help out. Because he's gonna get some fat stacks and get blown by his beautiful
Yes,
wife.
dude.
And honestly, that's some motivation that I respect.
Oh, me too, dude. It's awesome. And his wife's into it too. She's
He's
like,
like,
yeah, dude.
I'll suck your dick
I'll
if
suck
you
your
get that
dick if
money.
you get
Go on.
that cash. Get on in there.
Yeah.
So they go, they set up the juke joint.
Yeah.
They're gonna have Sammy play, and they're like, it's gonna be a place only for us.
Yeah.
Only for black people, basically.
Yeah.
Is what the implication in the 1930s. That's kind of a big deal. And it goes off without a hitch, except that everybody that is coming to the juke joint, they're paying in wooden
Company
dimes,
script.
or exactly. It's just it's money from the plantations that you can spend at the plantations.
Yeah.
And they're not making enough money to make back the money they're investing in the juke joint, and they're like, "Oh fuck!" Like,
And if this place doesn't make money, they will be broke, which means that they pretty much won't. They're like, "Fuck, we could be
fucking over the mob will have achieved nothing." Basically,
well, and also could come back and bite us,
Yeah.
and we don't have the money or resources
exactly,
to do
because
anything about it.
ideally, I assume they're like, "Look, if the mob, the Irish or the Italian mob, comes down to Mississippi,
Once they
we'll have
figure it
made
out.
enough money to pay him back
Yeah.
or something."
Yeah.
I really like, and somebody else pointed out, this is not my observation, but I really like that.
Cook from Skins is here. Is that what you liked?
Yeah, it's not my observation, dude. No, that Smoke and Stack dressed like, one of them's dressed like a member of the Italian mob, and one of them's dressed like a member of the Irish mob. Like, one's got that kind of like farmer's flat cap on, and one is like the kind of fedora-y thing. It's just a cool little
awesome.
little thing. Anyway, it's going off, everything's great, but then this vampire
Yeah,
turns
and
up.
a B plot, I guess.
Yeah.
So some Native Americans are hunting down a vampire.
God, those guys were cool. Well,
Yeah.
real scene stealers were like, you turn up for one scene and you're like, I want to know more about these guys. Oh my
like,
God,
tell me
so
more
cool.
about this.
These guys hunting vampires
Yep.
and, dude, sick stuff.
They're hunting this one guy who's like, his back is burned. He's like, the sun is going down. You're like, what's going on here? He's knocked on this door. He's like, hey, you got to help me. Can I come in? Basically, I'm getting hunted.
The
They're gonna
Choctaw Indians are chasing me down.
I've got some gold.
Yeah.
And then they're like these two white people.
And then
Come on
on
in,
in,
bro.
brother,
In.
'cause
They give that invite.
Yeah.
They give that invite.
Remick looks past him and sees a big fat clan hood in the background,
And
and
he goes,
he's
I
like,
know what I got to do.
he's like, oh yeah, these guys, yeah, they're Indians. I don't know if I said that.
Did I make that clear,
Yeah,
dude?
yeah.
Guess what? They are definitely not white.
Yeah. And they get let inside, and it's a mistake when it
And
comes
then-
to vampires. It's a little baseless speculation tip from us to you.
Yeah.
Don't let them in your house.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they really want that invite.
They
They really got to be
really-
like, no, thank you.
Yeah. Then, cause Sammy and the opening sort of like,
The Choctaw people come up to the door and
Yeah.
they're like, hey, and they're like, fuck off, and they're like, well,
Good luck.
the sun's
Hey,
going
brother,
down, so we're out of
dude,
here.
Oh, wow.
you shouldn't have done that, but
Yeah.
best of luck to you. Godspeed.
And
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
yeah, and so before, like at the very start, we do there's like a bit of voiceover that how great music is.
Yeah.
and music is just fucking sweet.
It's the best, dude.
And sometimes music, there's a guy, someone comes along who's so fucking good at music that it just like transcends time, space, and it just
Whoa, those guys are cool.
fuck, music's good.
Yeah.
And it just so happens to be a beautiful Sammy.
Yeah.
He's one of these guys.
He's one of these guys, dude. And when he plays his
guitar.
guitar at the juke joint, and this sequence was so cool. I love this sequence so much, where it's like, and also I guess spoilers for sinners. At this, it's like he's playing the music, and the voiceover happens again, and they go, "Oh, some people they can play music so true that it will summon spirits of the past." And then you see like these,
and the future.
but yeah, because it starts off, you just see these like kind of different sort of people from like Africa, like these kind of like tribal people, and you're like, oh, that's so, and they're playing music, and it's so awesome. And then they're like, and the future, and then this guy just comes in with an electric guitar,
Yeah.
and then there's like these
A DJ.
a DJ, hip hop dancers. You're like, oh, dude, that's so fucking awesome. It's just like such a cool
great
moment.
sequence,
Dude. But obviously, this kind of magic guitar playing, that's catnip for vampires, dude.
Especially this one vampire who's very Irish, and he really misses some people.
Yeah,
I guess he
exactly.
misses like his homeland.
And he's like, brother, if I can suck you down,
yeah.
then I can get you to play the guitar or the fiddle or whatever, and then I'll get to see all of these people from my past. And so then the movie makes this. At first, the vampires try and come into the juke joint, and they're like, this ain't a place for you. And they're like, oh, but we can play music. And they're like, it's not the right kind of music. Yeah.
It's now like the main vampire and the two clansmen he's turned. And,
Exactly.
They are, once again, very white.
Yes. And they go, it's not
And
really.
they play a nice little fiddle song, like an Irish folk song, or it's just a folk song, actually.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, look, hey, this is a blues joint.
So it's kind of
They pretty much go, hey, brother, sick song. Go that way.
Yeah.
Like, first off, A, you are very white,
Yeah.
and if someone, scuffs your shoes, things are going to get real bad for
Yeah.
us. So, no thank you. And also, B, wrong genre of music.
Yeah.
So,
Go away.
Can you play the blues? I don't think so. Fuck off.
So
and then
long.
they're like, what are you talking about? Hang on a second. That person over there, well, she's white, and she's allowed in.
Yeah.
What's up with that? And so then we, I guess this...
Enter Mary.
Yeah.
Enter Mary, who was already in the movie.
Yeah,
We just
enter
haven't mentioned
Mary
them.
for the 5th or 6th time she's been on
Yes.
screen.
Yes.
Exactly. And when I was reintroduced to the word coos again, and you're like, great word.
Coos,
Great
dude.
word, man. You had your tongue in my coos.
Oh, yeah.
Great sentence.
This is a horny ass movie.
Yeah.
Horny
And
ass
I
film.
appreciate the hell out of that,
Yeah.
dude. It's rare you see pussy getting eaten in a movie.
Yeah.
I think that's just like a rarity.
And oh man, talk about Chekhov's pussy.
Yeah.
They discuss it.
Yeah, that's true, dude.
They
Finally,
discuss
Chekhov's
that little
pussy. If you
they
introduce
discuss the
pussy in the
clitoris.
first act, dude,
Yeah.
someone needs to eat it in the third act.
Yeah,
okay? That's the
and
deal,
they
dude.
do, and it's
Yeah.
truly wonderful.
And this isn't, I would say, horny,
Yeah.
but you do also see a penis with piss coming out.
Yeah,
of it.
Yes.
yeah.
You see a pissing dick in
It's
this
pretty.
movie.
It's good.
That's
It's good stuff.
life-changing stuff.
Yeah, dude, that's cinema.
I mean, like,
Okay?
I see that when I look down when I'm pissing. But to see me pissing represented on the silver screen,
You felt more seen than you ever have.
yeah.
dude.
So Mary is like an ex of Smoke and or Stack.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can remember. Stack, I want to say.
Nailed it.
Yeah, nice.
Yes. And like they grew up, they grew up. You're finding out so much beautiful stuff about their backstory,
Absolutely.
and a lot of it is just like what happened to their dad, what exactly happened, and then there's like other things happening where like Smoke, and then he goes and visits his ex, and there's all this like trauma there that
dude.
goes a little bit unsaid, and it is
It's good
good
stuff.
stuff. But then with Mary, she's like, man, I waited for you, and then you just like left and didn't come back. I
went to
believed
Chicago.
you and all
Yeah.
this kind of shit. And he's all just like, just go away because if I'm seen with you,
Yeah.
things are gonna come down pretty bad for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It is the 1930s.
It is the
Let's not
1930s.
forget. Okay.
And before all this happens, like you get into like when they're getting the gang back together, like these great moments where I love that moment when I think it was Smoke where he goes into like try to get like basically like the food organized.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like there's this one girl and he's like, hey, you want to, do you know who like the Smokestack twins are?
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, no, we're doing a business deal.
Yeah. That
I'll
was
give
good.
you like 50 cents or
Yeah,
whatever.
I'll give you like
10
10 cents. And she's like, great. And he's like,
No. This is what
I've said a number to you, you say a number
Yeah.
to me.
This is where we
Great
kind
scene.
of barter.
Yeah.
Such a great
And then
scene.
he shoots
and then he
those
shoots a
two
guy
guys.
in the ass
Oh,
and
that
a
was
guy in
awesome.
the knee.
He's like, hey, good to see you. Was having a good time until I got shot in the arse.
Yeah.
And again, all these like little great character moments.
Absolutely.
And again, so much is just like, shown, not said.
Yeah, absolutely,
Absolutely
dude.
love. And then so the vampires are like, well, she's white, and then she's like, I'm family.
Yeah,
and then It's like,
exactly.
well, can't we just for the night be family?
What if we're all family? Everybody's together. We're one people. All lives matter.
Because the vampires in this, they work in like they are traditional vampires in
Yeah.
that there's things that like garlic affects them,
Yeah.
holy water
Yeah.
affects them, sunlight affects
can't
them.
go into
they
a
can't come
house.
into a house if they're invited.
Yeah.
And then some other kind of cool shit, which is basically like, well, hey, once the guy sucks you off and you become a vampire.
Hive mind,
Hive
baby.
mind.
Yeah, hive mind, yeah.
And so, like initially, when it came out, like the three of them are coming in, they're playing the fiddle, all singing in song, a beautiful, beautiful, ominous song.
Yeah.
They're just like, I'm like, when did they learn to play the fiddle? But
Yeah.
then it's sort of revealed that, well, it's hive mind,
Yeah.
and it's like you suck off someone with the ability to summon spirits with your music. Well, I will then get this ability
Yeah.
to summon
Yeah.
spirits with this music. Plus, I have a hive mind. We can all play music now. We're going to be summoning some cool shit.
Yeah.
And so you're like, oh yeah. And plus, like, the vampires, honestly, a good sell.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. They're like, hey, come on, dude. Like
Everything's fine, you know?
Well, because the vampires have that reveal, because they sucked off the 2 clan members. When they're trying to basically, everybody flees the juke joint.
Yeah.
One of the smokestack twins becomes a vampire.
Oh, yeah, Mary is like, everyone's like, fuck off. They go, right, we're going to go walk real slow, just in case someone forgets, just changes their mind, and maybe they do want some, like, some beautiful people over here. We got money to spend.
Yeah, we got money. We got magic cursed gold.
And so when there's like, we need money.
Everybody's paying.
Mary's like, I'm gonna go over there, maybe talk to these white people, white person, and be like, hey, let's scope them out. Are they cool?
Yeah.
They cool? Let's check their vibe.
Yeah.
And their vibe is monster. Their vibe is a vampire. Their vibe is they're gonna eat me.
Well, yeah, because it's also like the movie, they tiptoe around it a little bit to their face.
Yeah.
They're basically like, hey, we're in a situation where, sure, these guys could just be chill white guys.
Yeah.
But then also it's the 30s, so even the chillest of white guy could easily cause a
literally
scene.
it could turn on a dime.
But then they're like, but also, you could be the Klan.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I like Mary goes over to the vampires, chats to them a bit. They basically are like, well, we're monster men. And she's like, well, I got to get the fuck out of here. And I love that because Mary does get turned, but before it happens, you don't see it happen. You just see Rennick sort of rise flying into the sky, which is just so scary. It's so cool. And then she comes in, she seduces Smoke or Stack? Smoke. She seduces Smoke.
Yeah.
Turns Smoke.
Yeah.
And then basically slowly everybody that left the juke joint after the kind of attack.
Yeah. Because she attacks Smoke in a gross sex scene. It starts off very sexy. Then she starts drooling because vampires start drooling. And then she's like, you want a taste? And then she drools in his mouth, which made me physically gag.
Yeah, that was gross.
Did not like that in the slightest.
It's cool. I'm glad that Haley Steinfeld spat in Michael B. Jordan's mouth.
Yeah, me too, man.
Sexy.
Yeah. And then basically they're like,
really? That's where you're drawing the line?
Oh, it's a trigger for me. I don't know why, man.
That and cooking cum. He doesn't like that either, dude.
Yeah.
Or like sucking cum out of condom. I think he doesn't like either.
All gross things.
Really hate
all gross things,
my friend.
Well, no, I feel like people spitting in each other's mouths or whatever.
Yeah.
That is, I will say, look.
Yeah.
It's not vanilla, but it's like vanilla spanking, and then like that's like slightly more intense. But you're not like in. But then
So when I was younger,
sucking cum out of a used condom, that's significantly further down the line.
Yeah. When I was young, living in a share house, I remember it was like a friend.
This is going to be an awesome story.
Again, a friend of mine, like their friends from uni were over, and they were sitting like on opposite ends of the couch, and they just started being like.
Did you live with Asmongold?
No.
That's a great reference, everyone. The room didn't love it, but I know you at home loved it.
And they were just like spitting in each other's mouths.
Jackson's not even in the podcast anymore.
Leave me alone.
And like, everyone's like, oh, you got me in the back of my, my throat. Oh, it feels like cum. And then it's like, they would do it back. Like, oh, yeah, it does. And I walked in on this and I nearly threw up. So, not great. Don't really like it.
I think I'm glad I missed that by stopping paying attention to check my phone.
You're a lucky man.
Were they jacking off?
No, they were just friends.
Weird.
Anyway.
Anyway.
But like even before, I remember like in science class, we had to do like
spit in a thing.
Spit in a test tube.
Spit is gross.
Oh, no,
I'm not a spit guy.
I'm chill with it.
That's tight, dude. I respect the hell out of it.
And
Does that mean sloppy blowjobs off the card for you?
No, sloppy blowjob's wonderful, dude. Because
that's
getting my mouth spat in. I don't know if I could do that, dude.
Again, my penis isn't my mouth.
I don't think I could get my face spat on either. I don't think that would do much for me. I know for some people that'd be awesome and mad respect, but I don't think I could get spat on.
No.
And I don't think I could spit on someone either.
No.
Yeah.
I don't,
Hey, whatever's going.
I could get pissed on.
I would probably,
Who cares? It's just piss.
But
I think I would, weirdly, I'm like, I think that on the preference scale, okay.
I'd rather get pissed on than spat on.
I would prefer to be spat on by a significant margin, but could probably hack it.
Yeah.
I couldn't piss on someone, though. I would just immediately be like, these two things aren't connected in my mind.
Oh,
so
I could
whatever
piss
was
on
happening.
someone. I think it'd be easier for me to piss on someone than get pissed on.
Yeah, but that's not okay. Those two things, yes, there's a clear line there.
Yeah.
Like if something's happening to you, or you're the person doing it. Yeah, that's normal to have a preference there. But to be like, I could happily piss on someone, but couldn't spit on them.
Yeah, I could spit on. I could probably spit on someone. It would just be grosser to me than pissing on them. You know, these are the lines in the sand we draw in our lives, you know?
If someone was like, I really want to piss on you, I'd be like, okay. Like, they probably won't take me out of it, but I wouldn't be able to piss on someone that would take me out of it.
I'd be like, hey, I would prefer not to. But okay, I guess here we are. Let's lay down a tarp.
Yeah.
I love my beautiful wife who's decided in our marriage that
this
she
is
loves
what we're doing now. Please don't spit on me or ask me to spit on you. That is where I will.
You can piss on me in the bath, I guess that's where you do it. That's probably just the most clean
the shower is on, so then it's just,
it's the best way to go about it.
Then you're entering coward territories.
Yes. Get pissed on in the kitchen.
No. Living room where there's carpet.
Yes, dude, with the TV on in the background.
Yeah,
that's good.
Beans on the stove in the kitchen.
Whose line is it anyway?
Yeah. That's our piss stain on the carpet from when we make beautiful love. Whenever we're gonna make love, we go to the piss stain.
You chuck on Whose Line. Colin Mockery's up there.
He's like,
getting you horny.
He's like,
Ryan Stiles.
He's like, look at this. Ryan Stiles is like, hey, Colin, you're bald and gay.
And your wife nudges you and goes, hey, do you want to get pissed on? You go, today is the best day of my life.
God, today rules. Thank God we have a fabric couch.
Yeah. Thank God we got that waterproof rug for this exact situation.
Thank God this rug is actually a bath mat. Just absorbs everything.
You just wring the piss out in the backyard.
I like to imagine this is pretty much just... that's good. This is just like... This is just how people were living in 2004.
Yeah.
Hoping they weren't going to Iraq.
Yeah, dude. Every day when you wake up and realize you've not been drafted to go to Iraq, you go,
they brought back conscription yet? No? Okay.
Okay, wife, piss on me. We must celebrate.
Ryan, insult Colin.
Wife, piss on head.
Me not in war.
Jack on penis.
Good. Yeah.
Jack on penis.
Yes.
Whose line anyway? Wife, piss on head. Jack on penis.
Yes. Anyway.
Perfect day.
Put that on a t-shirt,
2004.
Yeah, so she she kills Smoke, and everyone's like, oh my God, she kills Smoke, and then she just chuffs out. She runs out.
Well, because
after getting shot 8 times in the chest,
Because,
which is good.
Stack is like, fuck this, and just like unloads his gun, which was great to see.
Well, it's honestly, for a movie like this, having a scene like that play out so publicly when they first come to terms with the vampire is smart.
Yeah.
Because then when everyone's like, well, that's not normal, and they're doing vampire rules. Fuck, I guess vampires are real and it's happening.
Yeah,
and you like kind of just believe it's like, whoa, you've just seen someone shoot someone 10 times and another person get eaten.
Yeah.
Because I think it's like and some movies can pull this off, I think, but like that period of time
Pulling off.
Yeah,
that
dude.
reminds me of 2004.
Piss on head, pull off dick. But in a movie which has a supernatural element like this, especially one that has like such a long period of time without the supernatural thing happening, sort of like a period of time in a movie where you as the audience know what's going on, but you have to wait for the characters to catch up.
Yeah.
It can be tedious. So I like that this movie was just like, whatever, okay? They're vampires.
Yeah.
We have to have a little bit of time for everybody to come to terms with it, but it's not long, and they see it, so you don't have the annoying, like, I feel like this is typically like the husband in a Paranormal Activity style movie where he goes, babe, there's no
just
such thing as ghosts.
No.
Shut up.
Creek.
Wrong reference, brother, because in Paranormal Activity, it's always the husband being like, there's fucking ghosts, there's fucking ghosts, there's fucking ghosts, and wife's like, you shut up.
Shut up. Let me piss on head. You jack here.
Pull off penis, I piss on head. Yeah,
and then husband's like, I'm going to put on cameras on a fan for some reason.
I mean, I guess.
Gotta use the Xbox to catch demons.
Yeah, the Kinect.
The Kinect, dude. One of the only movies to use the Kinect as a major plot point. Paranormal Activity 6, maybe?
6.
I think so. It's a later one, and it's not very good.
3's the best Paranormal Activity.
Okay.
You heard it here first.
Okay, fair enough.
Jackson thinks
strong
the marked
opinions.
ones.
The marked
is the best
ones is
one.
awesome, dude. Great Paranormal
I like your
Activity
description of
movie.
the Mark ones. That's my favorite.
It's really good, dude.
Yeah. So there's like it shoots 6 or 8 times or whatever, unloads the pistol.
Yeah.
She just runs, and then Smoke is dead, or
Yeah.
Stack is. No, Smoke is dead.
Yeah.
Stack is dead.
Smoke
One of
is
us
dead. Smoke is dead.
And they're like, "Oh no, he dead. This sucks." And everyone is like, "All right, party's over.
Yeah.
Everyone go home."
Yeah.
So everyone gets in their car and leaves.
Yes.
But
no.
no, there's
No.
vampires out there.
Everyone gets in their car and gets eaten by a vampire,
yeah.
and Rennick all of a sudden has like an army of vampires.
Yeah.
Great sequence where he sings the Rocky Road to Dublin while all the vampire people like dance around him, and like there's something so good about seeing Smoke getting really hyped for that song, and you're like, it's not good, man. It's not good what's
'cause then
happening out there.
The Stack's ex is just like
Mary.
Mary,
no,
No, not Mary.
No, not Mary.
Wait, do you mean Stack?
Oh.
So Mary is Stack's ex. You mean the other ex? That's in
Whoever's not dead.
Yeah.
Smoke. Wait,
Who
whoever's not-
died? Who got it?
Smoke
got out.
dies,
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Stack's ex.
Yeah.
which is Mary.
What?
Are you sure? Isn't it the lady who gave him the pouch
Yeah.
and they've got a kid
The
together?
hoodoo practitioner.
Yeah.
Different.
Isn't
No.
that Stack's
That's
ex-wife?
Smoke's estranged wife.
Wait, did Smoke go and try to bang Mary and then no?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Smoke. So
No, because at the very, very end,
Yeah.
he's like sees his wife,
And sees his
And
kid
sees
and
his
says,
kid.
Papa's back.
Papa's home.
oh right.
Yeah. Were you not paying attention?
Brother, you got to watch the movie.
No, I was
Bro.
no. So
Mary's ex is the one that gets turned.
Yeah. No.
no Smoke, because the whole thing is like Smoke better not see. Stack better not see Smoke.
Yeah.
Fucking Mary.
So Stack's wife is the hoodoo practitioner, and Smoke's the one.
No, it says. Look, I got the synopsis in front of me.
Fuck up?
Yeah.
Because at the very end,
They
he
got-
sees his kid.
Yeah, he sees his kid, and,
And
he
he's
says,
the one that didn't get turned.
Papa's here, and he didn't get turned
And he's
very.
the one who's like,
and he
yeah.
killed his wife, who
And
was like, "Hey," or his
When you
ex, who
do
was like,
this, you got to
"Please."
do this. The reason why he's like, hey, don't see this happening is because he's like, you can't be doing that with a white lady.
Yeah.
Because if you do that with a white lady, things are going to go bad for us.
Who died? Oh.
Yeah.
Stack dies.
Okay.
Okay.
So we've
Right.
yeah.
Okay. I was right.
I think
Stack
you were right.
dies,
But
yeah.
I think you were right, but Dusha tricked us by saying Smoke died. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So Smoke. Yeah, actually, that makes way more sense.
Yeah.
I was just like, whoa.
Twins.
Yeah.
Twins, Basil.
Basil.
yeah,
'Cause, yeah.
exactly.
That means, because otherwise it would be,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you don't pay. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that becomes
yeah.
kind of an all-out.
Sorry about the last 15 minutes.
That's okay. So yeah, I get it. The hoodoo practitioners. It's like, we need to get this body out of here.
Yeah.
Please.
They gotta turn.
You gotta turn. And they're like, no, you ain't fucking touching him. No one
Yeah,
touched
yeah.
him. Don't do it. Which is like, move the
Please
body.
get him out.
Move the body. So they eventually he
basically
wakes up.
Yeah, he wakes up. He tries to get out. Sammy's like, I'm gonna, and then he gets hit by a door.
Yeah.
Also,
As-
he's eating. Oh yeah, he eats out a married lady's coos.
Yeah, dude.
Wonderful
Great
stuff.
scene.
Wonderful
Really good.
stuff.
Really good.
His cousins are so proud of him.
Yeah, dude.
They're like,
he
"That's
did
my
a good
boy."
job for his first time eating pussy with the instructions he got. you
Yeah,
know?
dude.
Like he's like his
He was
his
all
cousin's
in,
just like,
man.
there's a button, find it.
Yeah.
And he
he
gets
found
down there
it.
and he finds it straight away.
He finds
Power
it.
to him, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, man, I walked here. And he's like, I do not care.
Yeah.
That is
To me, that's awesome.
actually
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
So you know what? Hey, I'm on board.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Um,
And then kind of at this point, it becomes a sort of like an all-out war kind
Yeah.
of between the vampires and the
there's like
remaining survivors.
the Asian grocery
Yeah.
store owners, like the husband's like, yeah, we gotta leave. So he goes out and he's like, I'll get the car, and he doesn't return for a
Yeah.
bit.
yeah.
And so we're like,
Rest in peace, Bo.
Yeah, and then when he comes back, he has truly been turned, and he's like, "Come on, let's just get in the car."
let's go in the car.
Let's just get in
At
the
the
car.
same
And if
time,
you-
cornbread is eating another guy. He's like, don't worry about
He's
that.
hungry. He's
It's fine.
it's just cornbread.
And if you don't come out, I'm going to kill our kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat our daughter. So what do you think about them apples?
yeah.
And
Not
then
good things.
Great scene where she's like she's just basically
She
so
lights-
incensed that she's like, come on in.
She lights a Molotov
Yeah.
cocktail
Yeah.
and says, "Come in."
Yeah.
So before that scene, you get all this build up. It's like, we have to survive the night.
Yeah.
They're not allowed in, but they're going to keep trying to try, so we have to survive the night.
Yeah.
Cornbread comes up to the door. He's like, hey, let me in. I was just taking a shit. Let me in. And they're like, you've been coming in. Like, what?
Why do you need
Hey,
permission
why do
all
you
of a
need
sudden?
permission?
Cornbread's
Yeah.
like, just being polite,
come
dude.
on, man. So, just.
I'd have been there like,
Yeah.
it's Cornbread.
Yeah, he's my guy.
Just let him in. Just
He
say
was
you
just
can
taking
come
a
in.
shit.
We've all been
Cornbread.
there.
They,
Cornbread won't be sick.
They find a guy.
I don't know what's happening. I just think everyone's getting
Yeah,
sick.
yeah.
They find a guy who's like, in a pool of maybe blood, and
Yeah.
they're like, oh, is that someone bit him? Throw him out.
Yeah.
Turns out that was liquor and he was just drunk.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're like, whoopsie daisies.
And then Cornbread gets him.
Yeah.
And then
That's the guy Cornbread's
he's just
hungry.
hungry. Just hungry.
Cornbread doesn't know what
There's
he's doing, dude.
The old harmonica player
Yeah.
who's just
Delta
like...
Slim, is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think so.
Yeah.
Something
And he's
like
just...
Wow, good pull.
That's crazy, dude.
I liked his character who was just, like, no, hang on a second.
Yeah.
Every time, like, he takes the garlic and starts choking. He's like, well, no, I'm just sobering up.
Yeah.
Not the shakes.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
great.
He was good.
And then sort of like there's a big fight. A lot of characters kind of get got and turned, which I thought was cool.
And
Like,
so
it's a
there's
real
that scene in like it's like kind of out of the faculty. Everyone eat the garlic.
Yeah.
It's like the voodoo, the hoodoo lady is just kind of like, oh, I think it's going to be this, and then she's like, wait, no, it's not that. It's vampires.
Yeah.
And she does like a reading, and she's like, okay, if
Yeah.
I get turned, you got to stay.
You gotta
And,
kill me,
Basically,
Bob.
it's like, hey, it vampires.
Yeah.
Things are fucked. And so I thought it was going to be like a survival of like, hunkering down. We've gotta,
like a kind of
you know,
siege movie.
yeah,
sort
we're
of.
going to protect this,
Yeah.
and then it'll end up badly because we do see the future at the very start where it kind of burns down weirdly, which doesn't happen. And because again, I'm like, okay, we're going to be like, cool, everyone's going to be chill, and then the whole thing's going to burn down.
Yeah.
And then that's how they're going to get in because they're like,
Yeah.
well, it's all burnt down. There is no door. It's on now.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that doesn't quite happen.
No,
And so
it
there's
does
just like,
catch fire, but it doesn't
burn all
yeah.
the way down. And so I was like, oh, this is going to be like a siege movie, and
Yeah.
I'm prepared for a siege movie.
Not quite.
Not quite.
yeah.
Grace says, "Come on in."
Yeah.
Lights a Molotov cocktail, which is the fire we were just
Yeah.
talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
And then the movie that was in a letterboxed ratio all of a sudden widens and whoa.
Brother, that's movies.
Oh, that's movie.
goddamn movies.
That's when you're sitting down in like on your couch, being like, "Oh yeah," to then, "Ooh,
Oh yeah. It's a real lean
Screen
forward
got
moment.
big.
screen got big. Maybe I lean forward."
And it's great because the whole movie begins like the opening is Sammy coming back to his preacher dad the next morning. It's like a flash forward. Extremely fucked up. So you know Sammy survives.
Yeah.
But you just the whole
But you also don't know, and like, because the rules of these vampires is slowly established, you don't know until pretty late in the picture, like,
is Sammy turned when he
and then, is Sammy a vampire in that first
Oh
scene?
yeah, that
And
moment.
then also, because you find out the rules of the vampires, say like an hour and a half into the movie, all of a sudden you're like, was it daytime or nighttime?
Yeah,
was it
yeah,
cloudy
yeah.
at the
Yeah,
start?
like,
I
was
can't
it- I'm
remember.
thinking, like, it was daytime, but like, was he
Kinda
Because he was
overcast.
fucked up.
Yeah,
was
was he burning?
And like, was he's like, was there smoke?
and also he
behind
does
him?
have
I
those
don't
3
remember.
scratches on his face, and you go, something kind of
Yeah.
got him. Like, what's going on
Cook
there?
from skins.
He's like,
Yeah,
is he
yeah.
gonna like just eat that church?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know, dude.
know.
Basically, I mean, at the end of the day, the only survivors are Sammy and Smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smoke.
Sammy and Smoke. So the kind of climax of it is Smoke and Stack are fighting. Vampire Stack, and human Smoke are fighting. And Sammy is out in like this kind of lake surrounded by the vampires with Rennick holding him up and being like, I'm about to eat you, brother. And then you get a kind of great scene where Sammy, because he's a preacher's son, he starts reciting like the Lord's, the Eucharist, I think. And then Rennick is just like, yeah, brother. I know.
joins in.
He joins in, and he's
Yeah.
like, he basically is like, yeah, man, like, and there's just like a good, I guess, kind of parallel to that kind of colonialism
Yeah.
sort of like theme where he's like, basically he says the English came into Ireland and made me learn this as well, and I hated them, but I'm finding some comfort in the Eucharist now or whatever.
It's like the same thing was like the song that he sings to kind of, I guess, summon the spirits is all about like, hey, about being a preacher's son. And it's just, and then the whole thing of like, we were, indoctrinated in this like religion and all this kind of stuff, but like we found music.
Yeah,
music
yeah.
is our actual calling.
Absolutely.
But we were forced this other thing. And like, it was a really
It's
cool.
real good. And then as he's about to be turned, he swings his guitar into Rennick, which has I think a silver. I don't know what bit of the guitar that is.
There's a big
silver
plate.
Let's say fretboard and see if that works. Bit. And it slams into Rennick's head. Rennick basically is fucked as the sun rises. He explodes.
Yeah.
But you can tell he's really happy to die. Like a classic vampire where they go.
Smoke comes behind and stabs him with a thingy. And then everyone's like, oh, hang on a second. Like, if you hurt Rennick, the other vampires feel it.
Yeah.
So even though it's like there's established where it's like if you kill Rennick,
it's not going to
turn anyone else back.
Yeah.
It's just like they will feel it, but they will survive.
Yeah.
So your brother is gone.
Yeah.
There's no bringing anyone back. But at one point in the fight, and this is when the hoodoo lady gets got, she's like, "Oh well, I found out if you hit Rennick, the others feel it."
Yeah.
But then when she's about to tell Smoke that, she gets et, and then he's like, "I gotta stab my beautiful ex-wife in the beautiful bosom."
Send her to real heaven instead of vampire purgatory.
And before they all got like in that discussion about like, hey, come turn us. Like, come, like, let us turn you. Come with us. Yeah. We are a family. Doesn't matter, what we are. We know each other. Everything is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they reveal, because unbeknownst to you, who you bought this whole place from.
It's the clan.
Is the clan.
And in the morning, they're going to come and kill you.
The guy that we turned before, that's his nephew. And they're going to come over here. It's a slaughterhouse. They're just going to come over and kill you all in the morning.
Yeah.
So even if things had been fine, you would have died.
But this way, you can live forever.
Yeah.
I think like Rennick's like, you're never going to really have your own shit.
Yeah.
Okay?
No matter what you do, no matter what, you've been playing by their rules, you're still getting fucked.
You're still going to get fucked. So become a vampire.
And honestly, I'm like,
maybe there's something to that. So they basically, Rennick is destroyed. A lot of the other vampires catch fire. You don't see who survives and who doesn't, but a lot of them clearly died.
It seems like, everyone died.
Yeah. Then we cut back to Sammy, from the first scene. As he's doing that, we discover that Stack has basically gone back to wait for the clan and using all of his army and gangster training just slaughters them.
Yeah, there's like a little thing at the start where it's like, hey, did you get the things from the trunk?
Yeah.
It's like, we don't need them. And you're like,
Chekhov's actual gun, Chekhov's trunk, yeah.
And so then in the trunk is like, a lot of gun.
Yeah. And he just shoots a bunch of the clan members, but he does get shot as well. Yeah. He kills the Grand Dragon, Grand Wizard, sorry, or whatever it's called.
A lot of times too.
Yeah, he
real good
fills
shit.
him full of lead.
Love that. Like, do you have any cigarettes? Because like he can't roll cigarettes.
Yeah.
It's very like he's like tries to roll because his brother. Every time you see him smoking, he's always like there was
his brother rolled him.
His brother was the one that was able to roll cigarettes, and so you're like, oh, he missed. He's like he's basically like, do it. Fuck this. I just need to smoke it to kill everyone.
Yeah,
can't roll the smoke. It's like fuck.
Time to go and kill everybody.
And then the guy like the Grand Dragon, to his credit, was like, I do have cigarettes. Fuck you. Oh, I'd have a cigarette.
A cigarette.
Really, cigarettes. The great unifier.
It truly is, dude. It truly is.
Nothing more beautiful. Baseless Speculation's always been saying it.
Nothing more beautiful than a cigarette before you die, I guess.
Exactly. But, because he got shot, Stack dies.
Yeah.
Gets to go to heaven. That was nice.
He sees his wife and his
it's lovely. But then the movie kind of wraps up. Credits. Flash forward.
Well, not quite. It ends in an even more psychotic way, technically. Because all of this happens.
Yeah.
Then it goes back to the first scene of the film. You see Sammy walking into the church. I was going to say parish. Either would have worked.
Yeah.
And then you get a title card that's flash forward to 1993, I think
so, yeah.
Then you get a shot of Sammy playing with like still a huge scar.
You can tell it's Sammy, because he's got the...
Then credits. Like it's just a real quick shot, and you're like, what the fuck?
And at first you're like,
oh, he survived. He went on to be a famous musician, and he named his band after that beautiful wife of someone else that he ate out.
And like the final shot of him in the past is his dad being like, drop the guitar. Drop the guitar. And then you cut to him in the future, and you're like, oh, he never did. Music's important.
Yeah.
Then the credits roll. And then he's like just finished a set, sitting at a bar.
Well, they do it because the song he's playing is the song.
Yes.
It's clever.
It's good stuff, dude.
Non-diegetic, diegetic.
Whatever one it is.
That's the one.
But basically, then who should roll into the club that he's playing in but Smoke and Mary in the 90s.
Stack and Mary.
Stack and Mary, sorry. In the 90s, dressed sick as fuck. And they come in and they go, hey... your electric music's pretty sick, but could you play some of that
'cause-
old style real music?
Because the recordings from that period sound like shit.
Yeah. So he plays the song that he played in the car back when they were, in the past. And then they go, hey, that was pretty good. Hey, you could become a vampire if you want. And he goes, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I'm chill,
I love
actually.
that's like, like your brother, my brother couldn't kill me. He just made me promise not to come for you.
yeah.
And so, hey, and it's a little bit of flat. Again, it's all really cool. Like flashback that sees like Mary and him running off into like, the night and all that kind of shit. And you're like, it's like, hey, well, look, you're about to die. I can tell you're about to die. Sure, you sure you don't want to become a vampire?
And then Sammy's like, hey, until all that violence, that was actually the best day of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
we get a beautiful
and then
flash.
Stack goes, hey, that was the last time I saw the sun too. So
And my
It
brother.
was pretty
that
sick.
was the
dude.
last time that we were all free.
Yeah.
The end.
Yeah, and like you get like a little flashback to like just before everyone was setting up, before they kick off, and it's just like they're making food,
Everyone's
Yeah.
having a good time,
fun, and you're like, oh, that was like
It was pretty good.
It was a pretty damn good night.
Yeah. Until the
man.
vampires
Well, until the
came.
vampires
Then it
came. But
became
damn,
less good.
Yeah.
you were having a great time. You became a man by eating puss.
Yeah, dude.
Life
Wow.
was good, man. Life
It's
was good.
probably not worth it to become a vampire when you're like in your like 70s or 80s, right?
Well, I guess,
Yeah.
I mean, depends because again, if you get eaten, it's like, oh well, my pains and aches go away.
Yeah,
so
that's
you might
true.
outwardly, sure, you're an old
Look
man,
like an
or
old man,
whatever,
but
like,
inside
you're
you're-
sprightly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
So maybe you're like, oh, maybe
That's
because
not
now I
bad.
don't
Okay,
have to
fair
worry about those aches and pains and the joints and all that.
Yeah.
Well, the cool thing they do in that last scene is the actor that's playing Sammy is a very famous blues musician, Buddy Guy. So it's kind of also being like, hey, your music is very, like, it kind of immortalizes his music as well. I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man, I really enjoyed this movie.
Yeah,
I had
such a
such
great
a good time with it. I thought it was a blast. Again, it was not the movie I expected, I suppose, more horror. Like it was pulpier than I kind of
Yeah.
thought it was going to be. Far more like clearly a genre movie than I was expecting. But like once I kind of readjusted to that, I was like, oh no, this is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It made me go like, oh yeah, I do like blues music and I do like folk music.
Yeah, dude. That's right. Music is pretty good.
Music is good. Yeah.
So Michael B. Jordan, Haley Steinfeld, and Ryan Coogler have all worked in the MCU before. Ryan Coogler's directed the Black Panther
Yeah,
movies.
of course.
Michael B. Jordan's Killmonger, Haley Steinfeld's Hawkeye. Do you reckon that they're prouder of this or the MCU?
Interesting,
Great question,
interesting.
Dusha. Great.
I read
good
I think it was like
question.
an interview or something like that when he was asked,
yeah.
like, hey, it was like, it's going to be like, is there a sequel or something like that? He's like, I never really thought about it because like my approach to this was like a whole meal.
Yeah.
My approach to this was you sit down, you eat this, and you're like, that was
I'm full.
satisfied.
Yeah.
I'm full because I've been working on like franchise shit before, where it isn't that. There is always setting up for whatever. So it was like I didn't really think about a sequel. This is a experience you should just have.
And I guess follow-up question: are you happier to have seen this?
Yeah.
Which mostly exists because Marvel couldn't make. Well, not mostly because of it exists. A part of the costuming and stuff like that came from the fact
true.
that the Blade production shut down.
Yeah.
Huh.
Would
so
I have
that
rather Blade? Is
Would
that
you have
your-
preferred Blade, or are you happy with Sinners?
I'm real happy with Sinners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
but
think-
that said,
Yeah.
if this had been a like a Blade reveal, or
Yeah.
this had been worked into, and like they use very similar kind of like almost the exact same script,
Yeah.
but just like
Like if Smoke's name had
Stack.
been BL and Stack's name had been Aid.
Oh, I would have hated. Yeah. Oh, it's the Blade twins. Hating war.
The Blade twins are back in town.
Yeah, but if again the reveal had been like, is this part of the MCU? And Stack is like, he's the Daywalker or whatever because of some bullshit.
Yeah.
Would have taken it. Yeah, would have made it worse.
I would say that would have wrecked
it would
the
have
movie.
kind of wrecked that movie, but
Yeah.
I would have, because the MCU, I guess, would have been forced to just swallow that.
Yeah.
I suppose
But,
the difference is if this movie had been revealed to be like a backdoor Blade
Yeah.
movie, I would have been like, well, it was a good movie, so
So I guess.
good
Yeah.
for the end. But like,
I'm
it's
like-
the
But it's
Yeah.
not. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
And like, I'm so sorry, big comic book movie fans.
Yeah.
we're so deep in this now that one, you're never going to get a secret entry in it.
Of course not.
Of course not.
Not in a million
Two,
years.
if there's a really good standalone movie, it doesn't matter because it will be wrecked by a sequel or tying into the MCU.
So I think if this had been in part of the MCU and was, like actually doing that kind of bullshit, I think it would have been so much more tame. We wouldn't have had, you know...
There would have been no pussy eating.
There would have been no pussy eating.
Nobody eats pussy in the MCU, dude. We've yet to see it on screen.
There would have been no comment of, like, tongues in coozers and, like, honestly, that would have been very...
No pissing penis?
No disappointing to see.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
it would have been really sad to not see a pissing
no
penis.
drooling in a mouth. Hey, maybe good for me.
yeah.
She's drooling, then she spits.
No,
Yeah, but
she doesn't
the drool.
The drool in like if she was just hanging over him and dripping drool, that's way worse.
It's all bad.
A forceful spit?
No,
that's a bit of fun. That's a bit of fun.
The drool's coming out, and he goes, "You're drooling," and she's like, "You want some?" So it is.
Yeah, but she wipes her mouth before she says, like, she's like, "Oh fuck, do you want some?" And he's like, "Yeah, go on." Bit of fun.
Bit of fun, dude. Just a goof. Just a bit of
Dude,
spit.
it's just like a bit of
No, don't care.
Sexy
Not my fun. So yeah, that might have been good for me. But yeah, it would have been so much
Well, it
tamer
wouldn't have been this
and
movie.
and the constraints
Oh,
because of
dude.
like put. Plus, there would have been like a fucking shot of like Ant-Man's granddad or whatever,
in the clan.
sucking off a. It's the Grand Dragon, and he went small. You're like, I get that reference.
That would be so
There's,
funny.
Ant-Man's granddad was a member of the
in the
clan.
Yeah, he was the Grand
Oh.
Dragon, allegedly.
Yeah, or like,
Scott. Do you know about
Howard
this?
Stark's dad, also in the clan.
Yeah.
They're like, look, it's all the Avengers' parents, and guess
they're
what?
all
They're
in the
all
clan.
in that clan.
Why
You're
did they do that in
If
this
the
movie?
MCU made a movie that was about racism like this is, there would be a horrible scene where they try and get away with it where they would refer to like Captain America or something as one of the good ones.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Of course, dude.
Oh yeah. Plus, God, it's because it's not 1930.
War 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, there would have
3.
been like a reference to some sort of like, and the Kaisers, they were making some magic potion. And you're like, I guess.
Yeah, okay, cool, dude.
Cool.
Plus, you'd have to deal with, like, I guess we're saying this before, like, fucking secret wars or whatever, where they're like, smoke, distract Kang. Sammy, play your magic guitar to distract Doctor Doom so that Captain Marvel can hit him with a beam.
They would have like, flash forward to, was it 93? And then it's like, it's Captain Marvel is covered down and like hits like, lands or whatever. Then it just pans to a blues club.
Yep.
It would have been terrible.
Or
and I would have
imagine this
hated it.
scene. Let me. Okay, this is the worst scene I can picture, where this is like a.
Yep.
So you have Sammy as an adult, right? Like maybe he's survived. Or whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. And they're fighting Doctor Doom, and they go, "We need help." And Sammy pulls out his magic guitar and he plays it, and heroes from the past. And the future.
And he's playing the song Heroes by David Bowie.
Wake up the heroes. And then Iron Man turns up.
Yeah.
But like Iron
He
Man
says, hey,
20.
kid,
No.
love your songs.
Then you get like this like stealth, like, the Iron Man 2099, Spider-Man 2099,
Yep.
the X-Men 2099.
You go, whoa, those are cool
Yeah.
references, dude.
And they get like, Captain Liberty, whatever it is, or like Captain America 19, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Getting a bunch of different heroes from the past. Namor is there.
Dude. Yeah, I thank God every
The
day
Human
this was
Torch, but the
standalone movie that will not get... Although, I know people have asked about a sequel. Is there... Because I thought maybe there was one on the cards.
doubt
I thought that
it.
was weird, and I don't know where they would go.
The only thing I could think of is like, like
Another movie
The
set in the
Choctaw,
world
like,
of-
kind
of
of...
like the hunting vampires.
Yeah, I think
that'd be
it's a cool world, but also it's like that
It's
thing
kinda
where
done.
yeah, and like this movie is very clearly about something, and it's like if you've made your point in one movie, unless you have another point to make or you want to expand on that idea, I guess. But like, like this movie is pretty clearly about like assimilation and about like kind of race relations, that kind of thing. So like, I don't know if you've got another angle and you've got another story you want to tell, great. But if not, this story is
I guess
done.
like
No talk of a sequel. There
okay,
won't be.
good.
I
I heard that somewhere. and
Because
like Stack, you could be like, you're gonna fully into top. Like, what are you saying? What's the point?
yeah,
What would
exactly.
you be doing
Why
there?
do I
I think
care?
that's kind of done.
Yeah.
You kind of, if you're doing something, it'd be like, yes, tell me more about the all right, like that era. and there's supernatural shit happening.
Yeah.
What are you trying
What's
to
the
say?
point here?
Point?
Like,
What's
you know,
what's the themes here?
You know, and it's a kind of interesting question where you go, what is the point of a franchise? Like what, you know,
dollar bills, yo.
Yeah, kind of, exactly. What do you say in Ghostbusters 2 you didn't get to say in Ghostbusters 1, you know? When you go Ghostbusters Afterlife, what are you like, what have we yet to address? What thematic element have we yet to address in the Ghostbusters
Getting
franchise?
sucked off by ghosts.
Sometimes it's cool to have a famous uncle.
It is really good to have a famous uncle.
Yeah.
No, it's a famous
grandpa?
Grandpa, yeah.
Okay. Good to
That's
have a famous
cool.
grandpa. Yeah. I guess it's about how cool podcast is.
Yeah.
The greatest character.
Yeah.
Talk about seeing yourself seen in a movie.
Yeah.
Dude.
Dude.
I see podcasts, I go, that me.
That's me.
They should call me podcast, dude.
Just a reminder with Sinners, sorry to take away from your
It's okay, dude.
Ghostbusters riff, but I just really would.
Yep.
So, got to remember that Ryan Coogler signed. Basically, he got first dollar gross, final cut privileges, and he gets ownership of the film 25 years after release. That was part of the deal for Warner Brothers to release it, and Warner Brothers was like, "Yeah, whatever. Who gives a shit? This is gonna tank. 'Cause your budget's blown out from 80 to 100 million. Anyway, it made 400 million, and
Awesome.
then Warner Brothers clearly got in the ear of kids like places like Variety and stuff.
Yeah,
They're just a Hollywood mouthpiece. So they're like, Sinners opens to like an $80 million opening weekend, and it's going to be a tough sell to break even. So just shit talking the movie for a bit. And then they went full circle and they're like, we can't stop winning. I'm David Zaslav and I'm on an all-timer run. So I hope Ryan Coogler hits David Zaslav with his car.
Me too,
Yeah,
dude. Me
man.
too. I hope that happens. Because, I mean, from what I heard, a lot of the success of this movie, like, was word of mouth, which is kind of awesome.
Yeah.
We haven't even really touched upon like just the special effects because you're using Michael B. Jordan as twins.
Yes, yeah.
And like they're interacting with each other and like just how far we've come.
Absolutely.
Like, once again, imagine this as an MCU film and they would be filming in front of the volume.
Yes, dude.
And how terrible would the CGI have been?
Yeah, it would have looked like
them.
ass, dude. And I also really like there's like maybe 3 locations really in this movie. It doesn't really matter the practical effects and a lot of the like the vampires and stuff like I don't know, like I just
I'm only painting you a scene.
Yeah,
A
okay.
scene that we all love, which is like fucking come on in, right?
Yeah.
Now imagine that instead the MCU, where it's a like rather than her yelling at the the outer thing, it's like her turned around, like talking to the troop there, and like maybe the door is behind her or like a window. And then she's like, guys, everyone needs to calm down. Like, I'm not going to say something like, come on in. Oh, no.
Did I just say that?
Did I do that?
They're behind, it's just one of those kind of like, I just feel it would have just really tried to make it a bit more quippy.
Absolutely.
And,
And
a bit more funny.
what was the name of the hoodoo?
Deadpool.
Deadpool, dude. It'd have
Annie?
been like, chimichangas.
Annie?
Annie. Yeah, Annie would have had magic powers too.
Yeah.
She would have been, my grandmother was the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
I'm
Or
the
like,
sorcerer supreme of Mississippi.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
when you did the Scene to the Future, I saw my kid, and it would have been like Brother Voodoo, or one of the fucking
Absolutely,
magic
dude.
people.
And it would have ended with Rennick as he's about to die. He would have said, Sammy, like, doom is coming or something,
I'm not actually a bad guy.
Doom is coming, Dr. Doom. And Kang.
Find my other son, Morbius.
Blade.
Other son?
Meet
Your
Morbius.
Blade, your Blade now. Find Morbius.
Your Blade.
Morbius is the key.
My son is Morbius.
Morbius is the key. That is some bullshit they pull, dude. That's so
It's
accurate.
really good to look at like, this is something that probably won't be a based rewind sort of thing very often. But looking at the box office for this year, because Sinners is 14th. So it made more money than like Snow White, Alio, stuff like that. Thunderbolts just beat it, but like, hey, when you're making an R-rated kind of indie almost horror movie about racism.
That's pretty
and
good.
then the MCU only clears you by like $15 million.
you
You're
gotta
probably
be
taking that as a
Pretty
win.
happy with that.
In fact, if you go for domestic box office, so in America, Sinners is fifth.
Whoa, that's huge, dude.
It's grossed more domestically than Fantastic Four, How to Train Your Dragon, Captain America, Mission Impossible, Thunderbolts.
Good,
Well, it
all
is a
good.
significantly better movie than those movies, so
And, like,
I
and
can
a
see
few
why.
of those movies, I'm like, I quite enjoyed, but
Yeah.
like, no, this one is better. So good.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
dude. It's nice to watch a good movie for
It is
once.
nice to watch
you know,
a good movie.
like
Yeah.
it's good for the soul. I
It
think.
is. We're starting to get like. This is going to be a year where studio is going to look at the top 10 highest grossing films of the year and be like, what the fuck?
What do we
people want?"
do? Yeah,
So
yeah.
obviously, Nizar 2, still number one. Nothing's going to get near that except maybe Avatar, but even then, probably not.
Yeah.
Number 2, which has just crept over $1 billion. Lilo and Stitch remake.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, nostalgia.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
We got to make live remakes of
Yeah.
our
Never mind the fact that
cartoons.
a lot of the other ones didn't do
Yeah,
well,
so
but this
hang on.
one did. So
Yeah.
Yeah, because Snow White also came out this year, and that bombed horrifically.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
only just snuck into the top 20.
do you need to do Disney remakes of movies from the like mid 2000s?
Well, you
Then we
gotta-
got a Minecraft movie at number
Yeah.
3.
okay.
Well, I was thinking you got to do because it's nostalgia, right?
Yeah.
and that's the whole point. Is like we got to lean into nostalgia, at least for like Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch is like it's your when was that made? Like the 90s?
Yeah,
So
no,
it's your-
2000s, I
2000s?
think. Yeah.
I was like, it's your 90s, 2000 kids.
Yeah.
That are like, now they're growing up. Maybe they have a little bit of an income. Maybe they've got kids of their own or
So you
whatever.
do a
And they're
remake
like,
of Home on the Range.
yeah. So they're like,
Smart.
smart.
Thanks, dude.
Because like, Lilo and Stitch, you're like, oh, that's the movie I watched when I was
Yeah.
a kid, as opposed to like Snow White. I didn't watch that
Yeah,
one.
my
that was
grandpa
old.
was watching that
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
1930s.
yeah.
What Beauty and the Beast? But they've already done a remake of that.
Yeah. Well,
The
again,
Little Mermaid.
Well,
They
what
already
came-
did a
what comes
remake
after-
of
Which
that.
bombed.
Which bombed.
what comes after
Lilo and Stitch. Home on the Range, dude.
What do you like? Then what's the next big Disney win?
Yeah.
At this point, like Pixar kind of take over.
Okay, a live action
Toy
Toy
Story.
Story.
Yes,
We're-
dude.
Oh, we're not. Oh, do you reckon they could?
They could do that.
No,
Absolutely, dude.
Sorry, not could. Do you reckon they would?
Yes.
No, because they sort of tried. They dabbled. So no, because they did that weird Lightyear movie, which stinks.
Yes.
Good point. But that wasn't a live action.
No, but it was like sort of, you know what I mean? Like they kind of tried to make it real.
Yeah.
Sort
And
of in
God,
a
it
real
stunk.
bad
It was
way.
real bad,
real
dude.
stinker.
Tarzan? Live action remake of
There's
Tarzan?
so many live action Tarzan.
Yeah, Tarzan famously doesn't make money anymore because no
Yeah.
one gives a fuck about Ape Man.
Yeah, but Disney's not done a live action Tarzan.
What do you?
I don't think they had. There was the Tarzan movie where it was live action, but it's because it's based on the
There's
Edgar
heaps
Rice
of-
Burroughs
There's
stuff.
heaps of Tarzan.
But I don't think there's been a Disney live action Tarzan. I'm 99%.
Yeah, no,
sure.
it's not like a remake. Like, as in, like, it's not
It's
like
like a sequel. I remember I watched that movie at the cinema. It's got a Hosier song for some reason
Huh.
at the end.
Huh.
Chicken Little, live action remake of Cars. That's what they got to do, dude.
You could do that. I mean, you shouldn't.
I reckon the next live action Disney remake we're going to get, baseless prediction, baseless spec, whatever. Bingo card.
Yep.
Brother Bear, dude.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Are you fucked in the head? Why are they going to remake a movie that bombed and everyone hated?
They'll do it. Dude. They're running out of options.
Yeah,
What else have they got?
Yeah, but
Bolt?
No, but why are they? They're not going to do any of these.
The Princess and the Frog, they could do.
They won't do that either.
What's the next live action movie they're going to do then? Brother?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Lion King 2.
They've already done
They've
that.
already done that. And Lion King prequel.
Oh, never mind then.
They could do Brave, Frozen live action remake. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, the next one's Moana,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
and they'll probably do Frozen after
Yeah,
that. They're not
yeah.
going to do Brother Bear.
I reckon it's coming, dude.
Is it just because
They would do like Rapunzel.
Yeah.
Tangled, sorry.
Yeah. I still think Brother Bear's
Like,
on the
But
way,
yeah,
dude.
they do like, if they are they so
Okay,
so
within-
like a live action Moana's on the cards? Or is it being filmed pre-production?
It comes out
post-production?
July 10 next year.
That's disappointing to hear. Just the first one was anyway.
Yeah, dude. The
Yeah.
Rock's in it, dude.
The most obvious
It's gonna be
one
fucking awesome.
that they've already greenlit that I'm shocked that we forgot to mention.
Yeah.
So the one after that, it's TBA,
Yeah.
but Hercules.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
of
yeah.
course.
Bambi is also one that's in
Okay,
production.
Hercules will do decent. Bambi will fail.
Bambi's an insane one to do a
'Cause
live action remake
yeah,
of.
I'm
That's
guessing-
going to be so sad, dude.
Yeah,
Because do you know about like the original Bambi like Disney animation? Like
tell me
so
more.
the point there's a book, right? That's based on. I'm pretty sure there's a book. And the point of the book is it's basically just like nature descriptions. Like it's like how nice is nature? Like that's all the
Okay.
books. It's just like a guy describing trees. And so the animated one is they sent them out into like the American like forests and stuff and woods, and were like, we just want you to take this, how beautiful nature is, and turn it into something like animated and wonderful to look at. The narrative doesn't really matter in Bambi. It's there, but the reason that movie seems so boring is because it's really just a showcase of America's natural beauty. That was the point of it. And the live-action remake is going to look like the live-action Lion King remake, by which I mean ass.
Yes.
So that's
The Fox and the Hound.
Oh, that's true.
I would just like to apologize. Brother Bear did make money, but everyone fucking hated it.
I like Brother Bear, dude.
Yeah, no, I could tell because you threw Brother Bear into the
dude,
mix.
it made money. It's coming.
Dude, that's like me being like, their next live action remake is going to be Treasure Planet because I liked it.
It could be.
Treasure Planet is one they should do.
They should do. Treasure Planet's awesome, dude.
But that one is actually beloved and needs a new audience. Brother Bear is hated.
And like Titan AE.
Who hates Brother Bear?
Everyone.
Why?
I think I have fond memories of Brother
What's
Bear.
wrong with Brother Bear?
Brother Bear is a gentle and
Don't they
pleasant,
have-
if
is Cheech-
unremarkable
is-
Disney
is-
fare
is
with
Cheech and Chong in that?
No, it's two Canadian
So-
moose, I think. You're
so-so
thinking of.
animation and generic plotting.
Yeah.
Doesn't have those I don't trust. Roger Ebert, why are you saying this? Doesn't have the Zowie factor
Where's
of
that
the
Zowie
Lion
factor?
King or
Doesn't-
Finding Nemo.
Doesn't have the Zowie factor.
Sweet rather than exciting.
Oh, what are they? Finding
nice.
Nemo. Have they done a live action version of that
Oh,
one?
real fish. Whoa, dude. Fish actors. That's something to think about.
Just like awesome, gross,
Yeah.
CGI fish with human lips.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I gotta find my son or whatever.
Yeah, Brother Bear actually has. Well, it's not really a connection. Well, it's a
Yeah.
connection
Yeah.
loosely to a movie you hate that James Mr. Sunday Movies loves.
The Simpsons movie.
And also Sinners. Because
What?
Brother Bear and the Simpsons movie and Sinners all do an aspect ratio change.
Damn, dude. That's crazy.
Brother Bear does it when he becomes a bear.
Good sequence.
Yeah, because
What about
bears
the-
see the world differently.
Yeah, it is true, dude.
Yeah.
What about the Disney movie that everyone does hate? Home on the Range. That is a movie. That is the one that killed Disney's animated renaissance.
I did it.
Yeah,
That's so
because
funny.
Disney's had multiple different
Yeah,
animated
yeah,
renaissances. That one killed the one that
Is that
started
the one with
little
horses?
no cows, and the front cover is a bunch of cows in a mine.
Home on the
cart.
Range was received a lot better than Brother
Bro,
Bear.
then Brother Bear.
Yeah.
What is it?
What
Spirit
the
or something?
Fuck, dude, Spirit Stallion of the Summer.
That's the one with horses.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
not a Disney movie.
And also there's a sequel to that already.
Yeah, but in the
You could do a
original,
live action of that.
Not Disney.
not Disney. I mean, they could.
get the rights.
Yeah, dude.
Get a real life horse.
Yeah.
Put peanut butter in its gums or whatever.
Yeah.
Roseanne
They're like, we're
Barr-
doing that again.
Here's the cast for Home on the Range.
Okay.
Roseanne,
Oh yeah.
Judi Dench,
Oh yeah.
Jennifer Tilly,
Great.
Randy Quaid,
Okay,
Steve
dude.
Buscemi.
Fantastic.
No one else. Patrick
Warburton.
Yeah.
Okay.
He plays
Yeah.
a guy called. He plays a horse called Patrick.
That's good to
Okay.
hear.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
That's really good, dude.
Do you reckon actors play characters with their same name because it makes it easier for them to get in the headspace of the character? Because people say,
I think so,
"Hey,
dude.
Charlie," and he goes, "I'm Charlie Day," but in It's Always Sunny,
Sunny.
my name's also Charlie. So
Yeah.
when people say, "Hey, Charlie," I turn around.
It's me.
Yeah, and so
I'm
it's like,
forced
hey,
to go
I'm
method.
Patrick.
Yeah.
And this horse is called Patrick. Otherwise, if this horse was by any other name, I don't. I
Oh,
would be
a horse by any other
confused.
name?
A horse by any other name. I'm
Would
so
smell
confused.
Sweet, yeah.
Yeah,
What?
dude.
What if you had to? Obviously, with this logic in mind, if you had to play a Joel, what
Yeah.
Joel would be the easiest for you to get into headspace?
Oh,
Of?
I guess
Last
the one
of
from
Us
Last
Joel.
of Us.
Last of Us
Yeah,
Joel.
yeah, yeah.
Getting spoilers hit with a golf club.
Easy.
yes, dude,
Getting a
that's
brick
true.
and like braining a like a little zombie guy. Oh, great.
Yeah, that
Killing
is
a
fair.
doctor with a gun in front of his daughter.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
dude. I can see that for you guys.
Or
No disrespect, but I
yeah.
can see that.
Yeah.
A Billy Joel biopic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, drop the Billy.
yeah, that's good.
Call me Piano Man Joel.
Yeah, dude.
Jackson.
I
could
think
play?
that we're probably
the
going to
Jackson 5.
Yeah.
Go
We're
on.
probably just going to go down the path that Disney have already tried to do before, which is buy anime rights and then live action remake that. Because like the Demon Slayer movie came out last week, I think, and it's
Yeah.
already the eighth highest grossing movie worldwide of the year. It's made $600,000.
Yes, yeah.
When they released a couple of episodes edited together into a film, that might be slightly wrong. Mugen Train
Yeah.
people love Demon Slayer, so people are angry again. Probably not as angry as people that love Sinners, where I was getting the brothers confused for 15 minutes and correcting you on it.
Yeah.
That also made a shit ton of money. That was the highest grossing movie of the year during a COVID year.
Yeah, okay.
People love Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
So, live act. They were going to get a Dragon Ball Evolution, but for Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
dude.
calling it.
Okay.
Yeah. It is funny. I keep seeing live action anime, like TV shows that no one, from just what I see online, nobody likes, but they keep happening.
Death Note.
That
was Netflix, though.
One Piece.
That's also Netflix.
Yeah. But that's what I'm not talking
Cowboy
about.
Bebop, Netflix also did. So Netflix do it.
Yeah. And people it just
They're
never.
like, why are you doing that?
Never seems to go well. You know, it's weird. And then they get 6 second seasons and stuff.
Conjuring Last Rites, a movie that apparently sucks real bad about famous con artist and pedophile. The Warrens.
Yeah.
That's made a shit ton of money as well. Horror movies have done well this year.
It's been a year for horror movies. It's been a couple of years for horror movies, honestly.
Except 28 Years Later, which didn't do great.
Yeah.
Which is also the only one that had a sequel coming out 6 months later. So let's see how this pays off.
Too excited for the sequel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Everyone heard Bone Temple.
Everyone had sequel fever,
being like,
dude.
well, I'll go see the Bone Temple.
Yeah.
Because like that's exciting.
Jack O'Connell, a.k.a. Cook from Skins, a.k.a. Rennek from Sinners.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's in 28 Years Later.
And the Bone Temple?
Well, he's, spoilers,
For 28
years later,
yeah.
he's the head of the Jimmy Savile cult. So,
Oh,
Great that there's
damn,
a Jimmy
dude.
Savile cult.
yeah.
Love
That is crazy,
Love
dude.
So yeah, his character's like a main
Speaking
character.
of pedophiles, I guess.
Speaking of pedophiles, yeah.
The biggest in the biz.
Yeah.
One of the biggest out there, yeah.
It's him v. Jeffrey Epstein in pedophile hell.
Yeah, dude. Wow.
It's a real battle of the titans.
It truly is. It truly is. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what the hell this does to movies.
Yeah.
If we're gonna get a bunch of kind of slop horror films, kind of like trying to emulate the successful horror films that have come out.
We're gonna get it's gonna be weird because some are gonna get sequels straight away and then others won't. So like Final Destination had a satisfying, a really well-made sequel entry that I really liked. Probably one of my favorites in the whole franchise.
Yeah.
They'll just do a sequel for that.
Of course. Yeah.
But that entry is also very tying the
Things
whole
together. It feels
franchise
like
together.
a kind of
Like
sort of
tying off
finale
a
of.
little
It
nice
doesn't
little
tie
bow.
it off, but it ties everything in the franchise together, so it's already pulled.
So
you know
if you
how
look-
we speak about with the MCU and stuff like that. It's like, what are the
Yeah, what's your next trick?
Yeah.
Well, we've done all the tricks.
yeah? Because
Oh,
Final Destination, the previous one to the one that came out this year, already did a trick of being like, oh, this is a secret prequel.
Yes, yeah,
And then
yeah.
this starts, and he's like, oh, that opening scene, that was actually a prequel to the events of this universe.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. So it's kind of like you're either going to do a pretty generic entry or it's
Yeah.
going to go
Something
Because
new.
something new.
Bloodlines
or,
basically Final, because Final Destination.
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
So basically, it turns out that in the 50s, one woman stopped the death of 200
okay.
people.
Yeah.
And from that, all the descendants.
Yeah.
And that's where we
So
get.
yeah,
That's clever.
All of the events of Final
Maybe
Destination.
they'll do that again and be like in the 1870s. Yeah.
Weapons.
Maybe they just do,
Weapons is getting a sequel.
It's getting a prequel.
Oh, a prequel. Yeah. Okay.
So maybe they do how when we talk about Predators and how it's that was great to set them in different time periods. Let's just get Final Destination, but set in different time periods.
Yeah,
That sounds fun.
Cowboy Final Destination.
Yeah. Only
dude.
problem is that we have because we've got this event in
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're it's going to be hard to go
Even
further back than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you could have a Final Destination set in that period, be one of the immediate survivors of that.
Yeah.
You
could do stuff.
Conjuring keeps being this is the last entry, so I guess they'll probably just make The Nun 3.
Yeah. Annabelle 4.
Yeah.
The Reckoning. Yeah.
We'll tie off that universe.
Yeah, finally wrap
Maybe we'll
it
get
up.
to see, the Warrens in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, please, dude.
Hopefully the rights to, hey, you can make a Conjuring movie, but you're not allowed to reveal that my husband is a pedophile.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is just
Yeah, hopefully,
They get rid of that waiver in their
we can
contract.
talk, and then we can be oh, it turns out the real ghosts were the Warrens.
Yeah.
The real ghouls.
Yeah,
real
exactly.
absolute monsters.
Yeah.
They kept preying on people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were bad people.
Yeah.
We shouldn't make movies about them.
Yeah.
Anyway. But that said, Sinners though, great film.
Really good movie, dude.
Great
Really
film.
just a satisfying, I had a really good time. I definitely, and I've seen this opinion as well, I think I preferred the first half to the back half.
Yeah, okay.
For me, I liked when the vampire stuff happened. Obviously, that was awesome, and there were so many great scenes. But part of me was like, man, I was just kind of enjoying the kind of grounded story of these two guys that had come back from
to throw a party.
Well, they come back from Chicago. Like, I don't know. I was like, oh, I'm kind of into this, and then I was like, oh, this is fun too. But like, I almost wouldn't have minded just like a grounded, ish. I don't know. Like, again, I loved all of it, but I think I preferred the first half to the back half, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
just as a, personal opinion.
Yeah, I get it. It was kind of like the arc. I wish some more of these people survived, but then you're like, oh, yeah, then what kind of story are you telling? But again, I quite had a thoroughly good time with it. And but it's like I think you're like, I like the first half because I was enjoying these characters.
Yes,
and I was enjoying the story. And I'm like, it is that kind of like, I'd love more of that. But again,
and I think also the back half is where it really kicked up I think that's kind of the genre flip in the movie where it starts out as a kind of like, it's not very, schlocky is the wrong word, but like that kind of grindhouse, kind of like pulpy, that the moment the vampires enter the scene, it flips in that direction.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but it feels like a different genre to the first half of the movie.
Weirdly, I think I'm like remembering the same sort of criticisms that happened about like when From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
People were like, oh, this bit of the movie.
The Tarantino part is good.
Yeah.
The Robert Rodriguez part, bad.
Yeah, like, but I don't know. They both have their own. Like,
I absolutely like. I'm not. No criticism really to the vampire part, but it's just like from a personal enjoyment perspective, I liked the first part more. Like
Like again, like getting the band together is just.
I don't know. I was just like, there's something like nice and like, and I guess you have to have it like this so that the vampire stuff hits. But I'm like, that's nice and grounded and like kind of like just like the dialogue's like very intentional or something like that, and then it kind of it's like. Yeah, again, it's hard. It sounds like a criticism. Like it's not. It's just
Jackson hated Sinners.
I'm
hearing
the
it more and more.
Takeaway, dude. That's what people are saying. That's what people are saying.
And they're saying it really loudly. I'm actually looking on the computer right now. People have got ahead
on the computer. They're saying it, dude.
Oh no,
fuck, dude, that's fucked up.
Yeah, like again, had such a great time with it. And like, I love that it was one of those ones where it wasn't just paint by numbers.
There was surprises.
Like, again, real surprises. Nice. Like, genuinely, like the whole when they were getting like, hey, just shut up. And she's like, fuck, come on in then. And you're like, oh, did not see that one coming.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay, sick, let's go.
And again, pissing penis on screen. Multiple scenes of oral sex.
And even like just the
Haley Steinfeld spitting in Michael B. Jordan's mouth.
Yes, dude.
Something that Zamet appears to have really not seen coming, but I think is awesome.
Yeah. Even stuff like the future people coming in whilst Sammy's playing.
Great.
Just like stuff where you go, this is a cool movie, dude.
Yeah, really liked how that was like, all stitched together and all just like, even just the sound. Like, again, they did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, it was great. I recommend you, hey, Baseless Speculation listener, go and check it out.
Yeah, you're used to us talking about bad movies, but what about a good one?
What if we talked about a good movie for once in our goddamn lives?
Yeah, like, sure, you'll say, but Baseless Speculation, I saw this movie 7 months ago when it came out, and we'll go, well, we didn't because we're stupid.
Okay, we're dumb
too busy watching fucking Captain America fucking
Red
7
Hulk.
or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Exactly. We're too busy being like, sweet, finally, we get to talk about our good friend Jackson about Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
And he says, hey, boys, guess what I watched? And we're like, what was it?
Yeah.
And you're like, dinosaurs.
I watched Disney's Dinosaurs from the year 2000, dude.
A bad movie.
A bad movie you
film.
didn't even let me talk about.
Yeah,
Can I
good.
say, dude?
And you can listen to that episode too if you sign up to Baseless Speculation Plus on SANSPANTS Radio or Apple Podcasts.
Exactly, dude.
And
you can hear me say...
and we go, shut up, Jackson.
Let me talk about dinosaurs.
No.
And they talk about a bunch of other shit
Because
instead.
we're so disappointed that our good friend never does his job.
Yeah.
I watched Sinners.
And you can hear our disappointment audibly.
Yeah, exactly. Links in the show notes.
And don't think that Jackson's changed. This will make sense to you in the future, dear listeners, but Jackson had the job to watch 2 movies this weekend, and he watched 1. So, did you play heaps of Silk Song, though?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Here and there, dude, to pass the time.
Time?
Yeah.
It could have been.
To calm down.
To calm myself, to pass the wee hours, dude. You know,
as a bit of a relaxing.
As a bit of a reward. you know, for my hard work.
Your hard work
He
watching
did-
Sinners, a movie
He
you
did
like.
a good job watching the film.
Yeah, it's oh boy,
with
dude.
Sinners.
I gotta say, I watched Sinners on Saturday. I said, I gotta take Sunday off, dude.
Yeah, I gotta sit with this.
I gotta sit with this.
I gotta listen and I gotta learn.
And then this morning, Monday morning, I said, far out. I don't know if maybe I should call in sick so I can sit with Sinners a little longer, dude. Sit with Sinners and just think about, wow. Maybe I take the week.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Hey, let's jump to the bsboyspod@gmail.com inbox. You can email us. Please email us. Did you like Sinners? Is there a movie you'd like us to do a rewind on?
Yeah.
Come on.
In the comments.
In the comments,
of
exactly.
This beautiful YouTube, if you're watching it on YouTube, this beautiful video, or on like the Spotify, or just send us an email.
Exactly. bsboyspod@gmail.com. This is a good one. The subject of the email is Glengarry Glenn Close.
Yep.
And then
I
they
like
say,
that. I like that a
"Thoughts?"
lot. Yeah, thoughts?
That's good. We like this.
I really like Glengarry Glenn Close. I think
Yeah.
that's really funny.
Yeah.
I like to see. We should do a rewind on Glengarry Glenn Ross.
Yeah,
we should,
Because it's
we
such
should.
a good movie, dude. It's one of the best movies ever made.
Um,
Bad. The leads are bad, dude.
yeah, the leads are weak.
The leads are
actually.
weak. The leads are weak.
You do need to rewatch.
I need to rewatch it so I can, you
can remember.
free up what's
You'll
happening.
be like, what was it? Was it gold balls? No, it was brass balls,
brass
Jackson.
balls.
Fuck,
dude.
What does third place get?
Yeah.
A promotion?
What do they get?
No,
Wrong.
they get fired.
Yeah.
Maybe I should play some Silk song to really.
No.
to
dig
really
Oh.
lock in and remember what happens in Glengarry Glen Ross.
Well,
dude.
I just want to go to Keelan or Killian. It depends. It's spelt the same and pronounced two different ways. And I'm
Yes.
reading this. This is a comment on our last based rewind, which was of Tron and Tron Legacy.
Okay.
Yes.
Love the idea of revisiting series of movies in advance for a new release. A refresher coated in bullshit. Excellent work. Now,
You're welcome.
Keelan or Killian, do you like it when it's also not really tied to anything except we just wanted to watch a movie we probably were going to like?
Exactly. What do you think about that,
Mm.
Keelan?
Or Kylan.
Or
That's right. I'm throwing in a third way.
What about Chilean?
Ooh.
Chilean Anderson. Is that something?
Is she cold?
Yes.
Or
Then we
Or
go-
from the country of
Or
Chile,
is she from
maybe?
the
Yeah.
country?
Rice has
Yeah.
written new stuff. I'm crying and pissing and shitting and coming and oozing and squirting. That's
Nice.
also
the-
about
a really
Amazing,
good
yeah.
reaction.
that's
Yeah,
also
yeah.
about our last base rewind.
Well,
so,
thank you very
yeah.
much.
Again, I hope the same thing happens to you again.
We
with
really
this
hope
one.
you're
Yeah.
just squirting goo everywhere. That's really what we want here on Baseless Speculation.
That's the goal of talk about, like why you make a thing.
Yeah, exactly. We want you to squirt goo.
Yeah.
If you could comment on the YouTube video of this and on the
I'm
Spotify,
squirting
I'm
here.
squirting goo.
Yeah. That's what we want
And if you could give us 5 stars on your podcast app of choice and write
Comment,
a comment in
yeah.
the comment just saying, I'm squirting goo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be
Perfect.
really good, dude.
I think I'd love to see that.
Is another email. Hello, anonymous. They haven't signed off.
Yeah.
Hello, I've never commented or emailed before, but I love all the SANSPANTS stuff and have been listening since before I even knew what a podcast was. How were they
Well
doing
done.
that?
Well done.
I just sat at my desk and blankly stared at the computer screen while the episode played.
Yeah.
That doesn't explain how you listened without knowing what a podcast
Well, it's a
was.
YouTube video, but there was no video.
Yeah, or they just opened up a Apple Podcast, opened up randomly, or Spotify. They just accidentally did a search.
Maybe their dad was using the computer and they
play.
snuck in or something, started clicking around, accidentally clicked on plumbing the Death Star or baseless
Yeah.
speculation.
Yeah.
I like.
Well, it's like funny if it's baseless speculation because it's been going since like 2020.
Yeah.
So if that's the first experience with podcasts, they've been going for a while
That's
since
true.
then.
I like to imagine it wasn't even on the computer. It was just getting beamed into their head somehow.
Yeah,
They had to
yeah.
find us that way. Anyway, I have only 2 questions. Question 1. How long do you plan on continuing to make content like this? Will you someday stop?
Yes.
Or will you be doing podcasts until you die?
Well, I mean, we're going to stop cause we die, but
Yes.
younger than you think.
Yeah. We'll have to I guess we'll see what the future holds. We'll see
Yeah.
what the new thing is we've got to pivot to.
Yeah,
And then
exactly,
we'll be
dude.
like, do we?
Yeah.
And then
Do
we
we
don't,
care?
and we just keep doing this.
So, listeners of baseless speculation, especially if you're listening to this and the rest of the SANSPANTS Radio Network, they've done studies.
Yeah.
The lifespan
Yeah, that's
of
true.
a content creator is 5 to 7 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
On average.
Yeah.
We're at year 13.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Well,
So-
in dog years, dude, we be dead.
You got to start sharing these podcasts around because the numbers are steady.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
but-
in too deep, apparently.
Exactly.
But one day, the numbers are going to be
You gotta,
weak.
if you're at school, you gotta stop making friends. Okay? You
I'd
gotta
be
stop
like,
making
friend, listen to this.
Listen to
maybe."
this, please, for the love of God. Tell your dad, tell your grandma, tell your
Exactly.
dog dog even. I don't care, dude.
Buy a little iPod for your dog or load it up with some wonderful
And if you
episodes.
only listen to Baseless Speculation, why not branch out and try another one of the SANSPANTS radio podcasts? If you already listen to all of them,
Thank you.
thank you.
You got to nudge the person next to you on the bus and say, hey, check this out.
This podcast sucks. You should listen to it.
They're like, I need this in my life.
Yeah, I need to feel worse. And question 2, how much would you have to be hypothetically paid, if any amount, to shave your head completely bald? This would include eyebrows, eyelashes, etc. We call this egg mode here on Baseless Speculation.
But usually eyebrows aren't part of it.
Yeah. I think, well, that's pure egg. Also, speaking of eyebrows, I don't know how it's taken me this long to realize that the Avatar baby has realistic eyelashes.
Yeah.
It's very disturbing to run your fingers along,
bad,
dude.
man.
And I don't like that its eyes are closed. Wake up, Avatar baby. Wake up, Avatar baby.
I'm a real big fan of the fact that people love to be like, oh, the Avatar baby's upsetting, and then they hold it or pick it up and shake it the whole episode. You've done it. Our good friend Adam Carnevale's done it.
I don't find him upsetting. I think he's beautiful.
You just said it's upsetting.
No, it's upsetting that its eyes are closed and its eyelashes are upsetting.
That is true.
If it had open eyes, I think it would be perfect.
Okay.
What about like ones you could change, like those high end? I want to say action figures. But they're not even action.
Well, you can
Something
take out
else.
the eyes and put in different. I think that would be good. I think it would be good if it had realistic eyes so that you could push up like eyelids.
Oh yeah.
I feel like this is veering dangerously out of we're no longer doing a podcast episode. You're just describing something that people can only see if they visit youtube.com.
Exactly,
Damn
dude.
right.
And search for Baseless Speculation.
To shave, to go egg mode, what would I do it for?
I mean, honestly, like
A
a
losing
grand.
bet.
Yeah. I'd do it for $1,000.
Yeah,
Why not?
losing a bet or a grand. Yeah,
like-
they'll grow back.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
assume.
It's just fucking hair.
Yeah, I feel like that $1,000 is probably fair enough, because if someone gives you $1,000,
Yeah.
for one, $1,000 just spending walking around money.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's pretty
Whack
good.
a hat on. No one's even gonna fucking notice or care.
Exactly, dude. What
I
if
mean,
your
like the eyebrows.
Yeah.
But still.
Okay, $1,000.
Yeah.
And the sympathy because people think you're sick.
Yeah, that's true. And you just don't
You go
tell them
walking
yes or no.
Yeah.
People go, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and you just say,
Yeah, me
thank
too.
you." Me too. I wish I had hair.
I'm sad I took $1,000 walking around money to go egg mode too.
Yeah, dude. Imagine your eyebrows grew back fucked up. That was like they grew
Vertical.
back pointy.
Yeah.
was so
Oh no.
Why?
That's
Across your eyes.
$1,000 worth it now?
No, never again.
Or what if they just don't grow back?
Oh.
Everything else does, but your eyebrows.
I'll get them tatted. I'll get them tattooed in place, dude. You know, I think that's what
Would
I'd
you
do.
do like try and get realistic tattoos, or like a solid
No, just
color?
and then same with if my beard didn't grow, if my hair didn't grow back, tattoo it.
Just solid colors.
Solid lines, dude. And then
I'd be so angular.
yeah, dude, that would be pretty
Beautiful.
awesome. It would be pretty cool.
Tattooed eyebrows do remind me of alleged sex pest Amanda Palmer, so I wouldn't do that.
Okay, I'll just get fakies then.
Yeah.
What do you call eye merkins? Is there a name for that?
I could just get a merkin.
Yeah, eye merkin.
Yeah, just over my
Bush
face.
up.
Yeah, bush up, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, you just get like four merkins, one for your head.
Yeah, that's a good
one for
idea,
each
dude.
eyebrow,
The
and then one for
Merkin
your
man, they'll
beard.
call me. Yeah.
Mr. Merkin.
Mr. Merkin.
Merkin.
Your name
Bailey
could be
over here.
Jackson Merkin.
It could. It truly could.
Yeah.
And I could
respect
say
Jackson Merkin.
I could be like, yeah, it's
What about Merkin? Yeah, you could also be Merkin Bailey.
Well, I like, so if I'm Jackson Merkin, I can be like, yeah, my family, we were my great grandpa invented the Merkin. And if I'm Merkin Bailey, I go, yeah, I'm named after the Merkin.
Yeah, my family are big fans of the
Big
Merkin.
fans. I was conceived while both parents were wearing one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Absolutely
family,
wonderful.
yeah, they were against pubic lice, so they invented the
they were
Merkin.
They were full of the Merkin.
They, do you reckon if you got your beard shaved off, you can get like a pube transplant to put it up there?
Yeah, brother.
Oh, that's good to hear.
You could go first with that, though. Where can people email us?
People can email us at bsboyspod@gmail.com. You can support us by subscribing to Baseless Speculation Plus.
Either on SANSPANTSradio.com or directly through Apple
Podcasts.
Either way, whatever is easiest for you.
You can also support us by just keeping listening.
Yeah.
and nudging your mates.
And nudging the next guy in the bus or the bus driver.
Following us on Instagram. And also, if you like Based Rewinds, why not check us out indivially on Letterboxd?
Yes, that's
You can
true.
see what we've been watching and be like, which one of these are they going to do an episode on?
Yes, if any.
Yeah, if any. Like,
Exactly. You
I
can
don't think I've
definitely
vlogged Sinners
follow both of these two chuckle fucks I update mine very rarely.
And Jackson remembers about it every time I mention it. He hasn't logged Dinosaur yet, I don't think.
Yes, I did, dude.
Oh, dude, sorry.
I said I still haven't discovered its secret or some shit, dude.
And you can look at my letterbox and be like, okay, Joel watched A Better Tomorrow twice, then A Better Tomorrow 2, then The Guyver, then Sinners. Which one is he going to talk about on a podcast?
What's he doing? What's he doing all
What's
that
he up
for?
to?
What's going
What's
on?
he up to, dude?
What are those secrets there?
Yeah, my letterbox does have secrets because I didn't vlog a movie for 3 weeks and then I vlogged 8 in 5 days.
What's he doing?
I just
What
looked
is
at
he
my
doing? What am I up
dinosaur
to?
What's he
review.
up to?
My review being, I do not understand this movie. And then one of the comments is, still haven't watched Shang-Chi, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, check
Follow
us out
us
on
on
Letterboxd.
socials.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Baseless Speculation Plus. Watch us on YouTube. Comment on anything you can comment on. Say whatever you
Big
want.
likes, big
Run
loves,
your
big
fucking mouths,
Get
listeners.
crazy in the comments, dude. And on that note,
Yeah.
I've been Jackson Bailey.
Oh, I've been Joel Zanuck.
And I've been Joel Dusha. And
what have we
been? Well, we've been the BS boys.
This?
Yeah.
It's been another episode of Baseless Speculation.
No
a
way.
based rewind.
Oh my fucking god.
Holy shit.
Goodbye.
Bye.